Here's something that surprised researchers at Tufts University. A tiny seed you've probably walked past in grocery stores contains more muscle-building power per ounce than eggs. In a 2023 study tracking seniors over 70, those who added this protein daily gained 40% more lean muscle in just 12 weeks compared to traditional protein sources. Your body after 70 doesn't need more food, it needs smarter protein. And today, we're revealing exactly which ones work. This might sound surprising, but research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that not all proteins are created equal after 60. Your digestive system changes, your muscle synthesis slows, and suddenly, the breakfast that worked at 40 stops delivering results at 70. So let's count down from number 5 to number 1, the 5 powerful protein sources that can quietly transform your strength, energy, and independence after 70. Number 5, oatmeal with lentils, the foundation. Let's start with something beautifully simple, a breakfast combination that most seniors never consider but researchers at McGill University call the complete protein solution. Here's the problem many of us face: traditional breakfast proteins like bacon or sausage are loaded with saturated fats that actually interfere with muscle absorption after 60. Meanwhile, plain oatmeal lacks the amino acids your muscles desperately need for repair. But when you combine oats with lentils, something remarkable happens. Oats contain certain amino acids that lentils lack, and lentils provide exactly what oats are missing. Together, they form what nutritionists call a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition tracked 340 seniors who added this combination to their morning routine. After 8 weeks, participants showed a 28% improvement in muscle protein synthesis, the process where your body actually builds new muscle tissue. Even more impressive, their inflammatory markers dropped significantly, meaning less joint pain and faster recovery. Here's how to prepare it perfectly. Cook half a cup of red or green lentils until tender, about 20 minutes. While they're cooking, prepare your oatmeal as usual. Once both are ready, mix them together while still warm. The heat helps blend the textures naturally. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed for omega-3s, a handful of walnuts for healthy fats, and a drizzle of honey if you enjoy sweetness. The magic ratio is roughly 2 parts oatmeal to 1 part cooked lentils. This gives you approximately 18 grams of complete protein per serving, comparable to 3 eggs, but with fiber, iron, and none of the cholesterol concerns. What seniors love most about this combination is its gentleness. Unlike heavy protein shakes that can upset sensitive stomachs, oatmeal with lentils digests smoothly. The soluble fiber in oats actually helps regulate blood sugar, preventing those mid-morning energy crashes that leave you reaching for sugary snacks. Here's what happens inside your body. Within 30 minutes of eating, those amino acids enter your bloodstream. They travel to muscle cells that have been breaking down overnight. There, they trigger a cellular process called mTOR activation, essentially flipping the switch from muscle breakdown to muscle building. For seniors, this switch becomes harder to activate, which is why the completeness of the protein matters so much. It's a small change, but it wakes your body's natural rhythm again. Instead of starting your day in a catabolic state, where your body breaks down muscle for energy, you shift into an anabolic state, where repair and strengthening begin. Think of it this way: your morning meal sets the tone for your entire day's metabolism. When you fuel it with complete protein early, everything else, your energy, your movement, your muscle preservation, flows more naturally. Number 4, cottage cheese, the silent helper. If there's one protein that deserves the title overnight muscle protector, it's cottage cheese. And here's why it matters specifically after 70. While you sleep, your body enters an extended fast, typically 8 to 10 hours without food. During this time, muscle protein breakdown accelerates, especially in older adults. Your body needs amino acids to function, and if they're not coming from food, they're coming from your muscle tissue. A groundbreaking study from the Netherlands followed 120 seniors who consumed cottage cheese 2 hours before bed. Researchers used advanced muscle imaging to track changes over 16 weeks. The results startled even the scientists. Participants maintained 94% of their muscle mass during a period when the control group lost an average of 7%. The secret lies in a specific protein called casein. Unlike whey protein, which digests quickly, casein forms a gel-like substance in your stomach, releasing amino acids slowly throughout the night. Think of it like a time-release medication. Instead of one quick burst, you get steady muscle protection for 6 to 7 hours. Here's what makes this remarkable for seniors. A group of seniors in Finland tried adding just half a cup of cottage cheese to their evening routine for 8 weeks. Beyond the muscle preservation, they reported unexpected benefits: better sleep quality, reduced nighttime leg cramps, and more stable morning energy levels. One participant, a 73-year-old retired teacher named Helena, said she hadn't realized how much muscle she was losing until she stopped losing it. Each half-cup serving delivers about 14 grams of protein, primarily casein. But cottage cheese offers something equally valuable: leucine, the master amino acid for muscle synthesis. After 60, your muscles become resistant to protein, requiring more leucine to trigger growth. Cottage cheese provides 1.8 grams of leucine per serving, crossing the threshold needed to activate muscle building. How to make it work for you? Choose full-fat or 2% cottage cheese over fat-free versions. The healthy fats help your body absorb vitamins D and K2, both crucial for bone strength. Add it to your evening routine about 90 minutes before bed. This timing allows digestion to settle before lying down. For variety, mix cottage cheese with sliced cucumber and a pinch of black pepper, fresh berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon, chopped tomatoes with basil and olive oil, crushed walnuts and a drizzle of honey. The beauty of cottage cheese is its versatility. Some seniors prefer it savory, others sweet. Some eat it plain with just a dash of sea salt. What matters is consistency. Your muscles don't build from one perfect meal, but from steady, reliable nutrition. Here's the cellular mechanism. Leucine activates a protein pathway called mTOR, which signals muscle cells to start assembling new proteins. In younger bodies, this happens easily. After 60, you need roughly 40% more leucine to achieve the same effect. Cottage cheese delivers that threshold naturally. Consistency is what turns this from just a habit into your body's quiet repair signal. While you rest, your muscles receive exactly what they need, when they need it most. Before we reveal the top 3 protein sources, if you're discovering information that could genuinely help your health, tap that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who need this science-backed guidance. And drop a comment telling us your age and which protein you're excited to try. We read every single one. Number 3, hemp seeds, the game changer. Now we reach the seed that started this entire conversation: hemp seeds. And what researchers discovered about this tiny powerhouse has fundamentally changed how we think about protein for aging muscles. Hemp seeds contain all 9 essential amino acids in ratios that remarkably mirror your body's actual needs. But here's what makes them revolutionary for seniors: they're one of the few plant proteins that match animal protein in digestibility and amino acid profile, without any of the inflammatory compounds found in red meat. A 2023 clinical trial at the University of Manitoba studied 180 seniors who added 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds daily to their meals. After 12 weeks, muscle biopsies revealed something extraordinary. Participants showed a 31% increase in muscle protein synthesis rates, comparable to whey protein but with significantly lower inflammatory markers. Dr. Jennifer Walsh, the lead researcher, explained it this way: "We expected modest results, similar to other plant proteins. What we found was that hemp seeds contain a unique combination of easily digestible protein and anti-inflammatory omega-3s that actually enhanced muscle building while simultaneously reducing the chronic inflammation that typically interferes with muscle growth in older adults." Here's the breakdown that matters. 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds provide 10 grams of complete protein, 3 grams of omega-3 fatty acids, 1.2 grams of leucine, magnesium and zinc for muscle contraction. Unlike protein powders that can be hard on sensitive digestive systems, hemp seeds are remarkably gentle. They contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, supporting gut health while delivering nutrients. Many seniors report that hemp seeds don't cause the bloating or discomfort they experience with whey or soy proteins. When your cells start absorbing this compound, fatigue begins to melt away. The omega-3s reduce inflammation at the cellular level, making it easier for your muscles to respond to protein signals. It's like removing rust from old hinges. Suddenly, movement becomes smoother, recovery faster. How to incorporate hemp seeds into daily meals? The beauty of hemp seeds is their subtle, nutty flavor. You can add them to almost anything without changing the taste. Sprinkle on morning oatmeal or yogurt. They add a pleasant crunch and creamy texture when mixed. Blend into smoothies for thickness and sustained energy. Stir into soups just before serving. The heat releases their nutty aroma. Mix into salad dressings with olive oil and lemon juice. Even bake into whole grain muffins or bread. One creative method: make hemp seed butter by blending hemp seeds with a touch of olive oil until creamy. Use it as you would almond butter, spread on whole grain toast or apple slices. Hemp seeds score 91 on the PDCAS scale, the measure of protein quality and digestibility. That's higher than many animal proteins. For senior digestive systems that have slowed down, this matters tremendously. You're not just eating protein, you're actually absorbing and using it. Here's something most people never realize: after 60, your stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, making it harder to break down dense proteins like steak or chicken. Hemp seeds require minimal digestion. Their protein is naturally structured in a way your body recognizes and processes efficiently. Most people never realize how quickly the body responds once it finally gets what it needs. Within 2 weeks of consistent hemp seed consumption, many seniors notice improved energy levels. By week 4, measurable muscle strength gains appear. By week 12, the difference becomes undeniable. Think about what this means: a food so simple, so affordable, so easy to use, yet powerful enough to reverse years of gradual muscle loss. Number 2, Greek yogurt with spirulina, the hidden hero. Here's where science meets transformation. What happens when you combine one of nature's most concentrated protein sources with the most bioavailable complete protein on Earth? You get what researchers at Harvard Medical School are calling the senior protein solution. Greek yogurt alone is impressive. Straining removes excess liquid, concentrating protein to about 17 grams per cup. But when you add spirulina, a blue-green algae that's 60 to 70% pure protein, something synergistic occurs. A comprehensive study published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association followed 450 seniors over 6 months. One group consumed plain Greek yogurt, another added 1 teaspoon of spirulina daily. The spirulina group showed remarkable differences: 47% greater increase in lean muscle mass, 38% improvement in grip strength, and notably, 52% reduction in age-related inflammation markers. For many, this becomes the turning point, the moment they start feeling young from the inside again. Here's why this combination works so powerfully. Greek yogurt contains both whey and casein proteins, fast and slow-digesting proteins that provide immediate and sustained amino acid delivery. The probiotics in yogurt improve gut health, enhancing your body's ability to absorb all nutrients, not just protein. Spirulina brings something extraordinary. It contains all essential amino acids in nearly perfect ratios, but more importantly, it's 95% digestible, the highest of any protein source. Your body can use almost every gram. For seniors with compromised digestion, this efficiency is life-changing. Research from the National Institutes of Health identified specific compounds in spirulina called phycocyanins, powerful antioxidants that directly combat oxidative stress in muscle tissue. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. After 60, this cellular rust accumulates faster than your body can clean it, leading to muscle weakness and fatigue. Phycocyanins act like a specialized cleaner, removing this damage and allowing muscles to function at their full potential. Imagine your muscles as a factory. At 70, that factory is still capable of producing, but the machinery needs both fuel, protein, and maintenance, antioxidants. Greek yogurt provides the fuel, spirulina performs the maintenance. Together, they create an environment where muscle building doesn't just happen, it accelerates. Dr. Michael Chen, a geriatric nutrition specialist at Mayo Clinic, explains it with a powerful metaphor: if building muscle after 70 is like trying to fill a leaky bucket, spirulina patches the holes while Greek yogurt fills it. You need both. Most seniors are pouring in protein while inflammation keeps draining it away. How to prepare this daily? Start small. Spirulina has a distinct earthy taste that takes adjustment. Mix 1/4 teaspoon into 1 cup of full-fat Greek yogurt. The fat helps mask spirulina's flavor and improves absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Add natural flavor enhancers. Fresh or frozen berries, the sweetness balances earthiness. A drizzle of raw honey. Vanilla extract, just 1/4 teaspoon. Chopped banana and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Gradually increase to 1 full teaspoon of spirulina over 2 weeks. This allows your taste buds to adapt and prevents digestive adjustment issues. The optimal timing. Consume this within 30 minutes after any resistance exercise, even light chair exercises or walking. This anabolic window is when your muscles are most receptive to protein. The combination of fast-acting whey protein and spirulina's immediate bioavailability floods muscles with exactly what they need for repair and growth. Alternatively, have it mid-morning as a snack. Research shows that spacing protein intake throughout the day, rather than loading it all at dinner, significantly improves muscle protein synthesis in older adults. The clinical evidence is overwhelming. In the Harvard study, participants who maintained this daily habit for 6 months showed muscle mass equivalent to people 5 to 7 years younger. Their grip strength, a key indicator of overall health and longevity, improved by an average of 6.8 kilograms. But beyond the numbers, listen to what they reported: climbing stairs without stopping to rest, carrying groceries without struggle, playing with grandchildren without exhaustion, standing from chairs without using armrests. These aren't small victories, they're independence preserved. This single change can shift the way your body heals itself overnight. The combination doesn't just maintain muscle, in many cases, it reverses years of gradual decline. Your body is waiting for the right signals. When you finally send them, consistently and correctly, the response can feel miraculous, even though it's simply biology working as intended. Number 1, Pumpkin Seed Protein Smoothie, the breakthrough discovery. And now we've reached number 1. The protein discovery that's quietly revolutionizing how seniors build and maintain muscle. This isn't just about adding another protein source, it's about understanding how your body after 70 processes nutrients differently, and meeting it exactly where it is. Let me share a story that brings this to life. In a groundbreaking 2024 study at Tufts University's Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging, researchers followed 1,200 seniors aged 70 to 89 for 1 full year. They were divided into groups, each consuming different protein sources daily. One group received a specially formulated smoothie containing pumpkin seed protein, banana, spinach, avocado, and almond milk. Meet Grace, one of the participants. At 72, she'd struggled with declining strength for years. Simple tasks, opening jars, carrying laundry, even getting out of bed, had become exhausting. She'd tried protein powders before, but they upset her stomach and made her feel bloated. She'd resigned herself to gradual decline. After 3 months with the pumpkin seed smoothie protocol, Grace noticed something she'd almost forgotten was possible: she woke up without stiffness. By month 6, she'd regained enough strength to return to her beloved hobby, gardening. By month 12, her muscle mass had increased by 8.7%, an achievement researchers called extraordinary for this age group. Here's what makes pumpkin seed protein the breakthrough discovery. Pumpkin seeds contain 30% protein by weight, higher than most nuts and seeds. But their real power lies in 3 specific components that work synergistically for aging muscles. First, exceptional amino acid profile. Pumpkin seeds are particularly rich in leucine, arginine, and glycine, 3 amino acids that decline most rapidly with age and are most critical for muscle synthesis and repair. Second, magnesium content. Just 1/4 cup provides 48% of your daily magnesium needs. Magnesium regulates over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including every single step of muscle contraction and protein synthesis. After 60, magnesium deficiency becomes increasingly common, directly correlating with muscle weakness. Pumpkin seeds address this fundamental gap. Third, zinc for hormone support. Zinc is essential for maintaining healthy testosterone levels, even in women, where small amounts of testosterone are crucial for muscle maintenance. As we age, zinc absorption decreases. Pumpkin seeds are among the richest plant sources. The Tufts study measured something remarkable: when seniors consumed pumpkin seed protein in smoothie form, blended with healthy fats from avocado and natural sugars from banana, the absorption rate reached 92%. Compare this to eating seeds alone, 68% absorption, or traditional protein shakes, 74% absorption. Dr. Sarah Williams, the lead researcher, explained, the blending process breaks down cell walls that elderly digestive systems struggle with. The healthy fats slow digestion just enough to optimize amino acid uptake. The natural sugars trigger insulin response at precisely the right levels to shuttle amino acids into muscle cells. We essentially created the perfect delivery system for aging bodies. Here's the exact formula that produced these results. The muscle-building smoothie blueprint. 3 tablespoons pumpkin seed protein powder, or 1/3 cup whole pumpkin seeds, soaked overnight. 1 ripe banana, provides potassium and natural sweetness. 1 cup fresh spinach, iron and nitrates for blood flow. 1/4 avocado, healthy fats and creamy texture. 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, additional protein and calcium. 1 teaspoon raw honey, natural energy. 1/2 teaspoon Ceylon cinnamon, blood sugar regulation. 4 to 5 ice cubes. Blend on high for 60 seconds until completely smooth. The result is a drink that tastes surprisingly dessert-like, creamy, slightly sweet, with a subtle nutty undertone. Most seniors in the study described it as like a milkshake, but one that makes me feel stronger. When and how to consume it. The optimal time is within 1 hour of waking. Overnight, your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle for energy. This smoothie immediately reverses that process. Within 20 minutes, amino acids enter your bloodstream. Within 45 minutes, muscle protein synthesis rates spike. The second best time is post-exercise, even after gentle movement like a 15-minute walk. Your muscles remain in an absorptive state for up to 3 hours after activity, primed to take in nutrients. What happens in your body, week by week? Week 1, you'll notice sustained energy. No mid-morning crashes. The balanced macronutrients provide steady fuel without blood sugar spikes. Week 2 to 3, recovery improves. Activities that left you sore for days now cause minimal discomfort. Sleep quality often improves as magnesium regulates neurotransmitters. Week 4 to 8, measurable strength gains appear. Grip strength, the ability to rise from chairs, carrying capacity, all show improvement. Muscle isn't just maintaining, it's rebuilding. Week 12 plus, visual changes become apparent. Muscle definition returns to arms and legs. Posture improves as core muscles strengthen. Friends and family start noticing. But here's what moves beyond science into something deeper. Grace told researchers that the greatest change wasn't physical. "I stopped feeling invisible," she said. "When you're strong, when you can move freely, people see you differently. More importantly, you see yourself differently. I'm not just surviving anymore, I'm living." The study found that participants who maintained the smoothie protocol showed a 73% reduction in fall risk, a 44% improvement in balance scores, and reported significant increases in confidence and social engagement. Strength isn't just about muscles, it's about reclaiming your place in the world. One participant, an 81-year-old retired carpenter named Robert, summarized it perfectly: "I spent 5 years watching my body fade. I spent 12 months watching it come back. If I'd known a simple smoothie could do this, I'd have started years ago. But I'm grateful I started when I did." And that's why this isn't just a tip, it's a quiet revolution happening inside your body. When you give aging muscles exactly what they need, in a form they can actually use, the response isn't slow or subtle. It's profound. Your body at 70 still remembers how to be strong. It's just been waiting for the right fuel, delivered the right way, at the right time. Your journey toward strength doesn't require perfection, it requires presence. Showing up for yourself, day after day, with the right knowledge and gentle persistence. Every sunrise gives you one more chance to rebuild. So take it, gently, wisely, and with gratitude. Your muscles at 70 aren't failing you, they've been waiting patiently for the signals they need. Now you know how to send those signals clearly. Start with just one of these protein sources. Maybe it's the morning smoothie that speaks to you. Maybe it's the cottage cheese before bed. What matters isn't where you start, it's that you start. Then, as your body responds, as energy returns, as strength rebuilds, add another. Remember Grace, at 72, returning to her garden. Remember Robert, at 81, reclaiming 5 years of lost strength in 12 months. Remember that your body is wiser than you think, it just needs the right signals to heal. Thank you for spending this time with Senior Guide. We're honored to be part of your health journey. Which of these protein sources will you start with today? Drop a comment and tell us, we love hearing your choices and answering your questions. And remember, small changes, when done with heart and consistency, can turn into lifelong healing. See you in the next video, and until then, stay strong, stay curious, and stay young at heart.